Alright, here's my review of Chad Nelson's Surface, which teaches the Clipshift. Alright. Yeah. This is produced by Dan and Dave Industries, so the quality is very good, very clear, nice menu, easy to, well, the menu is easy to navigate, but I do have one complaint. On the Achieve section, which teaches the tricks, it will pop up with like a little window where it shows the performance of the trick, and then next to it, it says watch and learn. You have to move your clicker thing on the learn if you want to learn, but the border is white and the background's also white, or at least that's the way it showed up on my TV, I don't know. So it's kind of hard to follow, but I mean, that's no problem. It's easy once you get into it. So, box, here's the cover, Chad Nelson with his tricycle. Back has some pictures of him performing. And it talks about Chad, and then it tells you all the things you can achieve with the Clipshift. Some quotes by Chris Kenner and Jason England. Inside, we have the DVD, of course, Surface, and we have a booklet. I didn't know about this before I bought it, but I'm glad I found out about it. This booklet actually teaches the Clipshift. I'm not going to show you the page it teaches because that would be revealing. It also has Chad's notes on the Clipshift, like what got him into learning the Clipshift and why he wanted to learn it. Like here, it talks about color change, his inspirations right here from Robert Howden. Talk about walking and doing one-handed card magic, about how this inspired him. Also got inspiration from Alex Elmsley and his one-handed center steel, the collected works of Alex Elmsley. So nice little booklet, good pictures and stuff, very clear, and it's got those smooth pages like that. Okay, and the DVD. Now, on this DVD, when you turn it on, it shows watch, learn, achieve, and more. Watch is Chad at a some art fest party thing, like graphic design fest or something. There's a bunch of people there, drunk, and he's showing them magic. He performs a lot of the tricks of this DVD. I like that. I love watching live performances, see what this move can really do in the real world. Couldn't think of the word there, sorry. And then in Learn, he goes into the Clipshift itself, and then he goes into the applications for the Clipshift, the color change, the control, how you can palm cards with it, and then he also goes into another move I didn't know about, the 26 shift, which is the Clipshift as a pass, not with one card like you see it usually, but with the whole deck actually being shifted. That's a very difficult move, but he teaches it nicely, and so it's easy to learn if you practice it. I didn't feel like practicing because I would never use it. Although, I'll get to that later. He teaches the Clipshift very well, lots of detail on it. He even uses the clear block. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but it's pretty much, it looks like a deck box, but it's completely clear, so you can see the movements of his hand as he does the Clipshift. That's a good learning tool. He goes into a lot of detail on the Clipshift and its applications, so as long as you listen to what he's saying and practice it, you'll get it down. I'd recommend that you watch it first and then replay it with your deck in the hand, but that's just me. In Achieve, he teaches you routines with the Clipshift. Now, I know I'm not going to remember all of them, but I'll go over the ones that I can remember. Free fall, that's where, oh wait, actually they're listed right here, hold on. Find them. Okay, free fall. You take a face-up selection on top of the deck, and you talk about, you ask the spectator if they've ever been skydiving, and then with shake of your hand, that card is seen sticking out from the side, halfway down the pack, and then one more shake, and it's near the bottom with one card under it. And Chad talks about a setup where it can be 10, and you say, oh, we're 10 seconds from the bottom, and then you have the spectator hold out their hand and the card falls into their hand like that. And then you say, alright, that was so much fun, we went right back up and the card's back on top of the deck. It's actually very visual, but like I said, you're going to have to practice to get this one. I didn't feel like practicing because it involves the 26 shift, and I did not feel like practicing it because I probably should have though, because after seeing this trick, it's very nice. I'll probably practice it once I get done Razor Eyes. Alright, now, Rum Jungle. This is another trick I use a lot, although I do use a variation by someone on Theory 11. I forget his account is like Ramo D7, something like that. Rum Jungle, you have different two spectators, each take a card, and then you show the top card of the deck, not their card, and you shake it, and it changes it into the first card. Then you give the spectator that card face down, and they shake it, and it changes it into their selection. This is a very good routine, although I changed the handling because the Clipshift with 3 cards is really hard. And that's something that you have to do during this trick. So, I'm not going to try and reveal anything there, just that does take place, and it's very hard to do. So I changed the handling, made it a little bit easier, but I do perform this trick a lot. Tricycle. You have a spectator see a card, like, here, I'll do it as he does it. They take the card like this, they see it, and then you say, okay, now I'm going to show you the card upside down. You show the second person that card upside down, and then you say, alright, I'm going to show it to you while I shake it back and forth. Now, you do that, and then you show 3 indifferent cards, and it's none of the spectators' cards, and then you give them all a card in their hand. You snap your fingers, and it's all the card they saw. This is a complex routine, somewhat angle sensitive, sorry. Again, it's going to take practice. You're going to have to master the moves he teaches you to be able to do it smoothly. I don't like it, not that hard hitting, just me. Clean hook. I use this one a lot. It doesn't really use the clip shift, but it utilizes the motions in a clip shift. You have a spectator take a card, you shuffle the deck, and then they tell you what numerical value that card was. Say it was a 7. And then you go behind your back. Well, you produce one card from the center. You say, there's your 7. But wait, then you go behind your back, and then you produce all the other 7s, all 4 of them. There's actually a picture of it right here. That's what the production looks like. It's actually very good production, a good way to get into an ace trick or something like that. Gotta hurry up, I think I'm running out of time. Okay, Criterion. A lot of people do this trick. I like it a lot. You take 4 kings or 4 aces or whatever, and then you have 3 selections. The kings one by one vanish in different ways, like with a wave of your hand, you lift it off the deck and it's gone, you blow on it, it's gone. That, and then spectators like, okay, where'd the kings go? And then you spread the cards, and the kings are in the center with the 3 selections in between them. I really like this. I perform it a lot, but when I do it, I do Criterion and then follow up with, I'm not going to remember his name now. Sid Siegel's collector's routine. I forget what it's called. Right here. Collector's edition is what he calls it. So I do that. I do Criterion and collector's edition. But I don't do the first phase, just the second phase. Just putting that out there. Foreplay is a pretty weird effect where you have the spectator select a card, and then it keeps turning face up and face down in the deck until the finale where you place it in the deck and shake it and the whole deck turns face up around the card. Again, this routine is going to take a lot of time to practice. I didn't put the time in to practice it. Just me. F-off is a double color change. There's actually a performance of it on YouTube. It's called like Surface Bonus Trick or something like that, where you show face of the deck, and then 2 red aces appear on top and bottom, and then do it again, it's 2 black aces, and then you can hand out the 4 aces. The card underneath is still the same, no shift happens. Really good routine. Don't use it though because it is gaffed. Overall, very nicely produced. The teaching on this. Very good teaching on the Clipshift, although the teaching on the tricks could be a little bit better. He goes really fast, especially on foreplay. I noticed that he goes very fast when you do one of the reverses of the card. I think it's an Ernest Eric move, variation of the convincing control. He goes very fast on that part. It was kind of hard to learn, but overall, the Clipshift is definitely a move you're going to want to pick up. It has a lot of applications, control, palming, color change, production, a lot of different stuff. Definitely recommend this. It is worth $40, but you could, well, it's definitely worth $40. I was trying to think. There's other things you could get that are better than this for $40, but if you're really looking for a utility move that's going to help you out a lot, get this. You won't regret it.